The FBI has just released 27 unseen photos from right after the 9/11 attack on the Pentagon. Welcome back to I.O., I'm Charlotte Dobre. These unreleased photos really give an idea of the immense destruction caused by the crash. They show piles of debris and firefighters attempting to put out flames. You can see parts of American Airlines Flight 77, the plane that was used by two Al-Qaeda terrorists in an attempt to destroy America's military headquarters. 189 people lost their lives in the crash. Luckily, there was no one in that part of the Pentagon at the time as it was being renovated, otherwise the loss of life would have been much greater. The plane struck between the first and second floors of the Pentagon and created a hole 20 feet wide and 10 feet deep. Hundreds of firefighters and forensics teams worked tirelessly for days, unsure if there would be a second attack on the Pentagon. The fires were so intense that they kept burning even days after the plane hit. It is unclear why the FBI chose this time to publish these photos. Why now? Why not when they were first taken? They were published on the FBI website with the headline 9/11 attacks and the investigation images. There were no further details. I can't help but assume that 9/11 conspiracy theorists are going to get a hold of these photos and scan them for clues. Many conspiracy theorists believe that there was no attack at the Pentagon on 9/11. Skeptics argued that the plane couldn't have made a hole 20 feet wide because the wingspan of the plane was 127 feet. But I mean, it's pretty clear from these photos that there was a plane crash. I don't see how conspiracy theorists get so obsessed with something they weren't even present during. According to structural engineer Alan Kilschmeyer, who was one of the first on the scene, he saw marks of the plane wings on the face of the building. He picked up parts of the plane with the airline logo on them. He also held parts of the uniforms from crew members in his hand, including body parts. Denying this plane crash ever happened is a blow to everyone who died in that crash, and the people who had to go there to clean up the mess. A memorial garden for the victims was completed in 2008. It's a 1.9-acre park by the Pentagon where each of the victims has a bench dedicated to their memory. Hopefully conspiracy theorists will give it a rest now that the FBI decided to release these photos. If you guys are interested in learning more about 9/11, check out our other channel, Life's Biggest Questions. We have examined the conspiracy theories around 9/11 and there are more videos coming, so stay tuned. That is it for me, you have just been informed.